Okay, today we're going to be working on finding the greatest common factor, and the way I like to do it, which I think is the easiest and it's the most accurate, I call it the Danny D Lazy Boy Special. So first of all, we have the greatest common factor. I want you to think of when you think of the greatest common factor, I want you to think the greatest shall be the least. Sounds like something they would have said it a long time ago. The greatest shall be the least. So I want you to, these are opposite words for greatest and least. I want you to start with the smallest number, and I want you to make a factor tree for it. So we're going to factor 24 here. 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 goes in there 8 times, and 4 goes in there 6 times. So, now, these are all the factors of 24. And I usually put a box around them like this to make it look different than a factor tree. Now, if these are all the factors of 24, one of these numbers is going to be the biggest number that fits into 40. Now, it could be 1. I don't think it is, but it could be because 1 goes into every number and it'll be on every factor tree. Well, let's just start at the bottom. We want the largest number, or the greatest shared factor. So I usually put a little arrow down here because that's where we start. So we start with 24. Does 24 fit into 40? Well, you can grab a calculator and just grab one here. And you just divide it. You put this number first. You just put 40 divided by 24. Sorry about that. 40 divided by 24 equals, that's not a whole number. That's a mixed number. It's got a fraction on there or a decimal. So no, it doesn't. So then we try the next one. Could this be the largest number that goes in there? So we try 40 divided by 12. We get 3.33. That's messy. That's not going to go in there. So we try the next number. 40 divided by 8. And we get 6. We finally, equals, let me do that one more time. 40 divided by 8. There we go. From my angle, that looked like a 6 last time. That's a 5. 8 is the largest number that goes into both of these. All right, let's try another one here. We have 24 and 30. So, we just did 24, so let's just copy it down again. 1, 24, 2, 12, 3, 8, 4, and 6. Put my bracket around these. Put my little arrow because I'm going to start from the bottom up. So does 24 fit into 30? Well, 30 divided by 24 equals, nope, doesn't fit. Does 12 fit into 30? Well, we'll try it. 30 divided by 12 equals 2.5. No, that does not. Does 8 fit into 30? That's what it was before. 30 divided by 8. 2.75. Nope. We'll run out of numbers here. 30 divided by, the next one is 6. There we go. It's 6. 6 is the greatest common factor. All right. Let's try 2 more problems. Let's factor 22 here because we factor the smaller number. Is the greatest, for the greatest common factor, I should put up here. For the greatest common factor, the least is used or factored. All right. Let's do 22 real quick. 22 is a pretty simple factor tree. 1 and 22. 2 goes in there 11 times, and that is it. So we know 1's going to go in there. So, but we don't want the smallest factor. We want the largest shared factor. So we start at the bottom. And this time I'm not going to use my calculator to show you how to do it. I just do it in my head. Does 22 fit into 40? Will 40 divided by 22? No, it doesn't go in there evenly. Does 11 go into 40? No, well 11 goes into 44, but 11 does not go into 40 evenly, so we cross it off. Does 2 fit into 40? Well, sure, it ends in a 0. 2 is my greatest common factor. Okay, let's go over here and let's do this too. 40. We have 20 and 36. We're going to factor the smallest number. The reason why we don't factor the largest number is there's no way that 36 is going to fit evenly into 20. It's a bigger number. there's no number that's greater than 20 that can be the greatest common factor. 20's, if 20 is one of the numbers that fits into 20, how could 36 fit into 20? It's too big. Why make a factor tree for 36? I know a lot of you like to make two-factor trees, but it's a lot more work than just simply making one and asking some questions. All right, so let's do 20 here. 20, 1 and 20 go in there. 2 and 10, and 4 and 5. Little box around these. Yeah, this is my graphic organizer. I put the arrow right down there. Well, does 20 fit into 36? 20 goes into 20. 20 times 2 is 40, so no, 20 doesn't. Does 10 fit in? Are you kidding me? 10 goes into 40 and 30, but 10 doesn't fit in evenly into 36. How about 5? Well, no. 5 doesn't fit into 36. 5 would go into 30. You're going into 35, but not 36. Does 4 fit in? Uh-oh. Not sure? Grab your calculator and check it. 36 divided by 4 equals 9. There we go. We've got 9. So, there we go. We've got that figured out. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Good luck.